the president and the governor wa Nairobi are both in New York, and of course kulikuwa na this video of Ruto walking in the middle of New York. And I'm always fascinated by the way African leaders enjoy walking in foreign
other countries. Yes, other first world
considering
countries.
They have the powers to change their countries. I'm always fascinated na you, like why? Because Ruto looked so proud. And then alafu uliona na wachata Ruto, do you see Sakaja was so proud, like I'm in New York.
I'm walking.
I mean, like you're a politician, you can actually change your country. All these things they have, they're not special. It's just that while you decide put personal greed kidogo nyuma tu kidogo tu.
And let's make things work.
Yeah,
because hii security yote yenye utembea nayo hapa is because whatever they said ama whatever they've said they've not delivered.
Yeah,
kama nakwambia kwetu jo mimi sikudanganye, there's anger kwambia kuna baro tuna protest sana.
Yeah,
and mtaa yetu imekuwa that peaceful town na nini, you know, nothing is happening, but now guys are up in arms. So nasema like hii baro mambo ni matatu, of course wanatumia hiyo. Wata kuniambia Wamatange anaweza tembea hapo na nini just strolling na nini bahudi yake
na hizi
right now
mmekasirika kabisa.
The reason they're enjoying that democracy yani hata wanaenda pale wako like I can be able to walk because politicians wa majuu they are held accountable.
Okay,
kuna kuanga hata midterms you guy ndio
in US.
Yeah.
Yes, every 2 years.
Every 2 years. Hapa najua like the fact that kuna na 5 years akuwadanganya and then start working on the 4th year. Kwa nini nastake security? Akitembea Luthuli.
Najua.
Yeah.
Although kuna kwa gana the terrorism.
Of course kuna hiyo, yes.
The terrorism element, but we don't need that big entourage. Usemaga like one bulletproof car kwa president needs to be bulletproof and maybe bomb-proof, sindio? And then moja like 3 cars are enough. If the Dutch president can go to office on a bicycle, then the African presidents can. But I still found it to be very fascinating that walikuwa natembea kwa streets with this pride of being in a foreign country where those people don't know them. Unajua hivyo? Like one of those two people
hata alikuwa shanga like who are these guys?
Ni wanashindwa nini. But sasa that's let's look at the good stuff that he did. So alimit umse wa Apple anitangwa Timot. Is it called Timot? The Apple CEO. No, jina yake inanipotelea when I need to talk about him. So he met Ruto. Tim Cook. So Tim Cook met Ruto and wakabonga jia how Apple can collaborate with Kenya, sindio? So that was interesting, like, and it shows you the power of money because najuanga Tim Cook anakuwaga msewa LG life's good yeah, unajua and hapo Ruto has to humble himself. Yeah, Ruto has to humble himself. We need the money. Yeah, so
shaking hands.
Yeah. So but they had that discussion where they are thinking of incorporating even Apple Pay and M-Pesa. Now these are the things I want to hear, nacheki, because now I'd want to know kama wanaweza incorporate Apple Pay and M-Pesa. Wasoko na Apple Pay niambie, is it possible to send money from my Apple Pay to your Apple Pay? Because if you can't send my money from Apple Pay yangu ya Kenya to someone else Apple Pay in the US, now we can start jumping a few hurdles. Like ukitaka iPhone and you have someone you trust, you can send them like maybe Apple Pay like maybe 6 months up front if they also trust you. And then now every month you deposit in the Apple Pay and then they get you like a phone to pay slowly. So those would be the interesting things. But yes, so that's one of the things we'll discuss, how to incorporate Apple Pay and M-Pesa. Every time I hear the name M-Pesa, I feel good. You are like M-Pesa, that's that Kenyan whatever, and it's good for us. Apart from Apple, akamitwa sawa NBA. So apparently NBA are supposed to nini. Hizi stories are talent. I normally don't know how to feel about it, because talent is such an ambiguous word, because IT hawezi chezea Kenya. You come to IT, we are really good. Like with minimum resources and what Kenyan IT sector is really thriving. but kwanza kuniambia tutatafuta mtu wa NBA like where are we going to get our ule msoitwa nani umsurushaga basketball like it's a joke Steph Curry. Like you either have it or you don't have it. It does not matter how many NBA offices we have in Kenya. So I'd be more interested in Apple. Talk to Apple. Talk to Amazon because of Amazon Prime, the film division. Talk to Netflix, the film division. Unacheki. Let's talk to those, think of having local studios where watu watize mnataka kuact kujeni muact mkiwa Kenya. Make your sets, create a little Dar es Salaam in Kenya. Wasiwa UG because of course Uganda needs us. Uganda siko bad. Damn, Uganda uchoma picha.
For the foreseeable future.
Yes. So that's the sort of collaboration that I look for. But you and Nini was a very good one. You IT, Apple. I felt like that was really good. And let's see what comes from that. So the trip has its positives. Another funny thing was, of course, before Sakaja traveled with the president, kulikuwa na ile beef ya Sakaja na Babu. So Babu started spreading rumors that Sakaja alikuwa amekaziwa kutravel. Alafu I think even Nani ran with that. Miguna. Kwa saa zingine Miguna ublanda na shindagwa. Like, ya Miguna. Like, I expect you to have a certain level of confirming stuff before you talk about them. So Miguna had also believed that Sakaja alikuwa amekaziwa because Nani ana push this story. The story that Babu is pushing is that Nani has bought houses in New York, etc.
At Beverly Hills.
Yeah. So okay. If you're the president in America, who are you meeting?
Of course, guys who are leading in tech.
Yeah.
Because I think the world right now and Kenya where we are headed, technology evolve sana.
Yeah.
And there are very many platforms for the youth sana. I hope atakienda kumitumse alikuwa na ile picha ya wase former NYS recruits wakiwa na makaratasi.
Yeah.
Na kama kuna industry inaweza solve hii kitu in Kenya in the ICT sector. There are a lot of opportunities.
Yeah. A lot of jobs can be created.
Office spaces hata ukiangalia zimekuwa diminished. Zinaenda zikiisha.
Yeah.
Because guys are working remotely.
Yeah,
I don't need to show up.
Yes, saizi hata Nini. Even I think that's another idea ile Ruto anafaa kupush. Like we have a place called Upper Hill where you can act some very good horror movies set in the office.
It's going to be a ghost town.
Yeah, like Upper Hill. A lot of tall buildings lononaga ziko too empty. And so act some good movies hapo za horror. Weza kwa Nini. But
night at the museum.
Yeah. Kenya tuko we are so obsessed with real estate. Unajua?